All right, we're getting ready to go live. You're on the delegates, man, to use share. Hoping that your day has been great. We just get ready to do what we do. Sarah Melwood, St. Louis, huh? Should be very interesting. I'm gonna open up the phone lines on tonight. Gonna let you be the jury tonight. If you were on the jury in the Sheryl Wright case, how would you vote? Guilty or not guilty? Is there enough evidence thus far that you have? We haven't had all of the evidence as of yet, but is there enough evidence for you to render a verdict? Good evening to each and every one of y'all that's coming in on social media. We're going to be going live on TV in about 3 minutes, I believe. Jamal McCoy, that statement will get you already blocked, brother. I'm going to let you know all the holes there, brother. So let me, I'm going to dismiss you early, brother. All right. The volume is low because I'm not speaking today. So I'm ready to do it. Howdy from San Antonio. My piece is prices. Turn your phone on your volume up. Jonesboro, Arkansas is in the house. And we're waiting to go live, so just stay where you happens to be and we'll do what we need to do, okay? Thank you, Angel. Is that Angelia? Angelia? Houston, House, Louisiana, Detroit. South Carolina, Philadelphia, West Memphis, Arkansas, right across the river. Jacksonville, Florida. Turn me on up.
The views and opinions expressed on this talk show are those of the talk show host, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SVP network. This program may include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised. If you wanna know what's status, if you wanna know what's status, he will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's status? It's the status that you show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing
phone was safe. It is absolutely, positively not. And good Thursday evening to you. I am the one and only. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. How y'all doing on this Thursday after evening? I'm glad to be here with you, bringing you again still the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest, non-filtered, not giving a damn who I talk about television talk show anywhere on the planet. Thank you so very, very much for being here with me on this afternoon, hoping that your day has been simply a very marvelous day. And anytime you're able to wake up and then you're able to get up and you got, as the old folks used to say, a reasonable portion of health and strength, you know that everything will be okay. You may not be feeling 100 like I'm not this evening, but we are all here, and it's just great to still be alive. Got an exciting, I wouldn't really play there, I don't know what that coming out. What's that? Okay, I went to play that there. Turn it on up. It's like it came in on. See, those of you my age, you remember that being the theme song from Perry Mason. It just jumped up there. Yeah, that's the old theme song from, I think, the first lawyer picture that was up on TV that I remember anyway, Perry Mason. Well, thank you so very much. And that kind of goes with our show for tonight. We talked about the Shara Wright, Billy Ray Turner situation since really the last part of November, really roughly in December. Well, the question tonight I want to throw out, if you were selected to be on the jury based on the evidence that you have right now, we know that there's tons of evidence still out there. Would you find Shara Wright and Billy Ray Turner guilty or innocent, beyond the shadow of a doubt? That's what the show is. And I'm going to open up the phone line, and as long as y'all act like y'all got good sense, we'll do the phone lines. But if you were on the jury, if you were selected to be on the jury, okay? If you were selected to be on the jury, based on the evidence that's out there now, would you find Shara and Billy Ray guilty, or would you find them innocent? And maybe there's not enough evidence out there. I'm going to open the phone lines, and I'm going to give you the opportunity tonight, something I do not do often. Open up the phone lines and allow you to give me, and see, I'm looking at the Facebook page. Everybody is saying guilty, guilty, guilty. Then another question is going to be, do you think that in Shelby County, that Billy Ray Turner and Cheryl Wright can get a fair trial? That's going to be the topic on this evening. Now, let me say this before I get off into it. I got a call early this morning. I was laying up in the bed, wasn't feeling 100. In fact, I'm not feeling 100 even right now. But I got a call, and y'all know that my thing, the cussing pastor has become a phenomenon around the country. And I got a call from the producers of the Ricky Smiley radio show in Atlanta. And the producer wanted to know, would the cussing pastor be interested in coming on the Ricky Smiley show, which is a nationally syndicated program. That ain't just down there, around there in Atlanta. That's a nationally syndicated show. And I did this year quite a few radio shows, but I always do the radio shows from the house. So, but they're interested in me coming to Atlanta and being in the studio with Ricky Smiley. We have not set the date. They're going to call me one day next week, and we're going to set the date. And I'm going to fly, but I don't drive. I don't like driving. And Atlanta's probably about a 5-hour drive. But I am going to fly into Atlanta on the date that we decide to do the show. I'm going to fly in probably the afternoon before, spend the night, get up and do the morning show, and then that afternoon fly back into Memphis, hopefully in time to do the TV show. But when men and your enemies and your haters try to close doors, God opens windows, and every building that you've ever been in has more windows than it does doors. So I'm looking forward to flying into Atlanta and doing the Ricky Smiley morning show. Now it's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be off the chain. Somebody said it's a 45-minute flight. So by the time the plane take off, it's coming down. I won't get no hors d'oeuvres and no. I won't get nothing but some peanuts and some Brussels and a Sprite. I won't get no champagne and stuff like that. By the time the plane go up, it comes down. I'm going to try to get a direct flight out of Memphis into Atlanta. It's probably going to be one day next week. What Quito asking why? What she want now?
Am I going?
No. Damn, Quito, you all in the pastors.
She wasn't the first one. I just want to
She
say.
did. Yeah, okay. But I'm going to go in and we're going to do that show and I'm going to catch the plane. I might get a chance to eat while I'm in Atlanta. So I might give it some good breakfasts and some good lunch and stuff. And, fly back on in to Memphis. Atlanta, I'm looking forward to coming your way in just a very few days. Okay, let's get off into the show tonight. Lorenzen Wright, murdered in Memphis, Tennessee. in July of 2010. When I read the autopsy report, which I'm sure will be submitted as evidence. I'm gonna tell the jury tonight, y'all. Let you vote. Let's see what we have right now. The narrative to the autopsy report. Lorenzen Vergage, I believe that's what it is, Wright, 34 years old, black, male, gave his address in Smyrna, Georgia. Date of death, 7/28/2010, 7:30 p.m., suspected homicide. It says in the narrative, let me read this what they're writing. Reportedly, the Shelby County ESU search and rescue dogs located a decomposed body in the field south of Callis Cut Off Road, just west of Hacks Cross Road, at about 14:30 hours this date. They were in the area searching for a missing person listed as Lorenzen Wright, who was reported missing on 7/22/2018 by family. Memphis Police homicide investigators responded to the scene, and Lieutenant Mark Miller notified his office at 18:26 hours. Jurisdiction was accepted for the medical examiner's office. This investigator, along with investigator Fowler, responded to the scene, performed a brief examination, and pronounced the decedent at 19:30 hours. The decedent and scene were documented with photography. MTRS transported the decedent to the Regional Forensic Center for further examination, positive identification, and final disposition to a funeral home. Then it goes through and it talks about, and I'm presenting the evidence now, y'all, so y'all get ready for your verdict. It goes into the pathological diagnosis. Gunshot wounds of the head. A bullet jacket in skull. Gunshot wounds of the chest. 2 bullets in decomposed tissue with chest cavity. Gunshot wound of right forearm. Fracture of distal right radius. Bullet fragments and jacket fragments in soft tissue around fracture site. Cause of death, multiple gunshot wounds. Then it goes into all of the doctorate stuff. It goes into the body was clad in the following: a pair of pants with a belt, a shirt, underwear, and a pair of shoes. Personal effects include a necklace with 2 tags and a white metal watch. There are multiple defects in the shirt, underwear, and pants, some of which appear to be consistent with bullet hole defects. Then it goes into all of that medical stuff. Then it goes into the summary. Okay. The radiographs, full body x-rays are obtained. There are 2 bullets in the chest region, a deformed projectile in the skull, and small projectile fragments in the right forearm. The evidence that's collected: bullet fragment bullet jacket rather from the skull, bullets 2 from chest, bullet fragments and bullet jacket fragments from right forearm, pool head hair sample, residual fingernails from right hand. It goes on to say in the summary that the decedent was a 34-year-old man whose decomposed and skeletonized remains were discovered in a field. Positive identification is established by forensic odontology analysis. Examination of the remains revealed evidence of multiple gunshot wounds. The findings are consistent with at least 2 gunshot wounds of the head, 2 gunshot wounds of the torso, and a gunshot wound of the right forearm. Additional gunshot wounds cannot be excluded. And again, the cause of death is multiple gunshot wounds. The manner of death is homicide. When you go through the autopsy, it shows all of the areas where the bullets and there was harm to the body. One of the things that when I received the autopsy report on Lorenzen Wright, I was very concerned about the toxicology report. There have been rumors that Lorenzen Wright was on drugs or things of that nature, cocaine and things of that nature. The toxicology report, yeah, he had been did a little drinking, but there was no cocaine, no barbiturates, no amphetamines, and all them other things. There was none of those drugs in the body of Lorenzen Wright. One of the things that in this case, we know that one of the guns have been found. But we know that there were more than one gun. There were 2 different types, and I'm trying to go to something. There was there were 2 different shell casings that were found. I know whoever your ignorant ass is, you see me working. Okay? Turn up the monitor just a little bit. Can you cut up some more? Or is that all the way?
Hello? Hello?
Hold on. Why are you calling me? You see me working at 440-2117. Why are you calling me?
Up in the gunshot.
So this is about, I want everybody, 440-2117. Why are you being ignorant?
Hello?
And y'all see the reason I don't do.
Hello?
I want everybody to call that number, 440-2117, and say, don't you see the man working? Everybody, all over the country. Are you a coward? Okay, are you a coward? I want everybody to dial that number. Someone that just wants to be disruptive and disrespectful to the show. And this is the reason I don't do telephone calls that often. This is the 911 call.
been years and
And
I
I'm-
don't know about.
Okay. That's the 911 call. But I want you to call that person that was interrupting the show, 440-2117. Those of you around the country, that's area code 901-440-2117. I want you to call that number all night long, all days. Those of you who need to practice your cussing skills, call them, okay? And give them some of your cussing skills. But that was the 911 call. Now, what we have found out thus far, that, and it has been presented by the prosecution on last night. You can bring it back down until I go to the phone calls. It was presented in court yesterday that Cheryl Wright, who is now trying to play crazy, and I got to thinking about it. I got to thinking about it today. Why is Cheryl, okay? Why is Cheryl playing crazy? You know, yesterday she flooded the bathroom commode and sink and told the folks she's going swimming. Okay? She took all of her clothes off in the jail cell. And she said, I'm going swimming. Now, her lawyer stated yesterday that they want her to have a mental evaluation. And I kept wondering, what? I know who's playing crazy, but she ain't crazy now. But she playing crazy. I said, now, there's a reason that the day before this, okay, that's a reason. Then it hit me. It hit me as to what's going on. Do y'all remember, those of you around the country, y'all remember Mary Winkler? Mary Winkler was the white woman who shot her preacher husband to death as he laid in bed with a shotgun. Mary Winkler put on the crazy routine. Had her walk around in horseshoes. She played the mental role. Then it hit me. We got Blake Ballard, and we got Steve Faris Jr. Their fathers represented Mary Winkler. So, is this crazy routine a recycling of what happened with their fathers? The sons of these attorneys, are they playing the same cards that their fathers played for Mary Winkler? She ain't crazy. Oh, the bitch ain't. Oh, no. She far from crazy. She walks into the courtroom yesterday morning. The mother sitting in front of me. And I looked over there. Cheryl, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Okay. Then they started presenting the evidence, and they started presenting that here she was, taking her clothes off, swimming in a jail. She got butt ass naked in the jail cell. Does she think that she's Mary Winkler? Mary Winkler got off not guilty. Steve Faree Sr., Leslie Ballard, they got off. Now understand that these lawyers said that she's indigent. She ain't got no money. So you would ask, why are these high profile? Okay. Let me give y'all another number to call to. See, all y'all that call, texting me with this great stuff, I want y'all to call them, practice y'all cussing skills. 901-671-0462. Okay? These are folks that want to disrupt the show, and this is the reason I don't do phone calls. Okay? This is the reason I don't do phone calls on this show. I'd be so glad when I get out of this town dealing with the ignorance in this town on TV. But that's probably the same person that has that other number, 671-0462. Okay? Now, I don't think that the crazy routine is going to work. The lawyer said yesterday, she indigent, she ain't got no money. So you won't know why would high profile lawyers, and I know they ain't cheap because I've used the father, Steve Faree. These are guys on an average case like this, they get 60 to $100,000 or $100,000 or more per attorney. High profile attorneys. Why? Because they're looking at the movie and the book deals that's going to come out of this particular case. So you got the same set of attorneys, and you know their fathers are coaching them. Okay, you know that Steve Faree Sr., you know that Leslie Ballard, great attorneys, are coaching their sons, because if their sons win this case right here, they would, if you went in to see these lawyers, it's going to cost you $100,000. They are setting themselves up for the big payday, the big payback. Yeah, that's what they are setting themselves up for, the big payback. That's the only reason that you got both of these lawyers going in pro bono. That means free. They're not charging her anything. Okay. So, I think that with this case in Shelby County is a high profile case. And tonight, I'm going to let you be the jury on this case. Okay? I'm going to let you be the jury on this case. It's not because they like Sharon. They see the big picture. Because if she goes to prison, then the judge said she could get 2 life sentences, life terms.
Life plus life.
Life plus life. Die, bitch, and come back, you still gotta go to jail. When they pull you out again, we're gonna take your ass straight on to the penitentiary. $20 million boom. Now, before I present this to you all, as the jury. Let's look at where we are. And there are tons of evidence that has not been presented, because one of the other things we got to find out is who got the other gun. Okay? Who was there with Billy Ray? You got two guns, so it's something to say if you got two guns, you found two different types of shell casings, who is the other person? Now, Jimmy Martin says that Cheryl wasn't there. So who is the other person that was there? Who is the other person that fired the other gun? Jimmy Martin, who is the cousin, states that there was a meeting. They had a meeting. That he was present at the meeting. Claudia Robinson, who is a cousin to Cheryl as well, and Billy Ray were all at a meeting. He was in the meeting. Okay? Now, at the meeting, there was a discussion that took place. I like that, Laquita, the death meeting. Yeah, she my number, she's smart. The death meeting, we'll call it the death meeting. Jimmy Martin, who is in prison now, he was convicted of murdering his girlfriend, says that at the meeting, Cheryl was present. She was probably the chairperson of the meeting. Okay? I move in second that we go to Atlanta and kill it. The evidence that was presented in the indictment on the affidavit by Mr. Hagerman, the prosecutor yesterday, says that she went to Atlanta and she left a window open so that Jimmy Martin and Billy Ray could climb into the window and kill Lorenzen in his home in Smyrna, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. They went to Atlanta, went into the house, but the man that was in the house was not Lorenzen. So they bagged out of the house. Let me also mention something. When we go back to that 911 call, do know, and I've had some people down in the law enforcement area tell me that 911 tape is longer than what we've heard, and there is more on that tape than what has been released to the public. Okay? They didn't kill him in Atlanta. So they come back to Memphis. So if they came back to Memphis, Tara Boone, he's probably already cut a deal. Okay? His deal probably already cut. When they came back to me, they had to have another meeting. Okay? Had to have another meeting. We done messed up. We went down there and we didn't get our man. Okay. So the prosecution says that Cheryl lured him back to Memphis. Okay? Yeah. And now remember the meeting, let's go back to the meeting. The meeting took place at Janice Taylor's place. Janice Taylor was Shara's nanny. Okay? Janice Taylor was the nanny. So she figures out, what can I do to get him back in Memphis? So the prosecution says that she lured Lorenzen back to Memphis with sexually explicit messages. I want you. I want to ride that thing. I want to ride your face. I want to blow in your asshole. That's probably the one that got it back. Because the asshole blowing, that was probably the one that said, oh, I got to get the plane and get to Memphis. But there are, and understand that the prosecution has these text messages. Lured him back, took him out to this place where he was shot was not an unfamiliar spot. It is said by those who are around Lorenzen that this used to be a little freak spot. You know, where you go screw in the grass. Okay, get your freak on. If you're gonna smoke your little herb and you don't want to smoke around your children, this was their freak spot. So this was not a unfamiliar spot. And my thinking is that this was going to be, they were already divorced. They had been divorced since February of this year, that he thought that he was going to be meeting her in the woods for a little freaky. Now that's my spin on it, okay? But he was killed. He was shot multiple times, okay? Jimmy Martin says that they came back the next day to clean up the scene. Now, when the body of Lorenzen was found, it was found over behind some barbed wire in a little area that they had in there at that time. Sources have told me that they have DNA from somebody who cut their hand on the barbed wire when the body was thrown over behind the barbed wire. It was not left out in the open. They cleaned up the scene. In fact, they say that Jimmy went to his mama's house. Edna Richardson went to Edna's house. Edna, his mama, had a metal detector. Now, here's another thing. I think about these things. How many old women y'all know with a metal detector at the house? Okay? Come on now. How many of y'all mama got a metal detector at the house? But it said he went to his mama's house, Edna Richardson, where he borrowed a metal detector. It was used to locate the gun and was dropped during the incident. They dropped one of the guns. Billy got rid of the 9mm by throwing it in a lake. Another cousin, Amanda Crenshaw, stated that Sheriff Wright pointed in the wooded area at Winchester and Hacks Road and said his dead body could be in there. the day before Lorenzen's body was found. We're gonna take a commercial break. We're gonna come back and present some more evidence. Then we're gonna present the case to you, to the jury. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
Well, I thought about that, Dale. Your mama ain't got no metal detector,
Got a
huh?
lot of shit. She ain't got no metal detector. And she hoards.
Huh?
She hoards. She got old lawnmowers, vacuum cleaners, everything. We ain't got no metal detector.
So, why would his mama have a metal detector? Now, that to me is puzzling. And to all my great cussers, when I give y'all these phone numbers, these folks that act up, will y'all please call them and just cuss their ass out. Keep their numbers so that when you get a cussing spell and you ain't got nobody to cuss at the house, you can cuss one of these people out.
All right, we are in commercial break right now.
Somebody said that metal detectors are common when you live close to a beach.
She live close to no damn beach. Shit. You know, she live near a beach. It says, man, ain't about watching you tonight. It's an NBA final. Then motherfucker, we're gonna let them watch, have one more that can watch the damn show. Your motherfucking ass, cause bitch, you gone. I'll be looking the first night nowhere.
See, we also, and I'll bring this back up, that the meeting, when we talk about, what's the woman's name? Janice is also some relation, let's go to Janice. What was I saying about Janice? The nanny, Janice Teller, is a cousin to Billy Ray. Those of you on Instagram, y'all wait till tomorrow. I got a great Fuck You Friday coming. So y'all tune in. I'll have a good fucking Friday. Thank you. It was Evangeline Berry. How many we got left? Is this 11? Let's not run all three of them together. How many of you ran? All right, bring me back after this.
After the next one?
After this funeral home. All right, we're coming back since this funeral home commercial finished. You'd like to know about the $18.95? It ain't $18.95, ignorance. It's $1,895. Well, y'all that dumb. You have not read that affidavit on Facebook.
20 seconds.
That affidavit has not been released. It's sealed. Thank you.
10 seconds.
All right.
Stick to notes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let me say something to all the ignorance out there. When the funeral says $18.95, it's not $18.95. Some of y'all just dumb as hell. Like, I mean, damn. $18.95. You think you can go in the funeral home with a $20 bill and get some damn change back? Bury your mama for $18.95. Hell, it's $1,895. Who that damn ignorant? Y'all keep Jesus. Damn. All you ignorants. Is it $18.95? See, you guys really got to be dumb. You failed kindergarten. Well, okay. We're going to bury your mama for $18.95. I got a $20 bill, mama. We going to have us a fine funeral. Okay. All right. Damn. Until later on, you just dumb, baby. Okay. You're just dumb. $18. I need to know more about the $18. I guess you're going to get a $100 bill and bury your whole damn family. All your cousins. And speaking of cousins, the woman where they had the meeting at, what her name be? Janice Taylor. She's a cousin to Billy Ray. So it's a family affair. Okay? Now, as I keep on presenting my evidence to y'all tonight, One of the things that I question in this case, where is her kin peoples? Okay? Where is her kin peoples at? All the been some kin peoples. You know, even the worst criminals, when you go to court, somebody show up to be there for you. Okay? Somebody. When old Pookie, you know Pookie ain't no earthly damn good. He done stole from everybody, including you. But his mama will show up in the court. Cousins show up in the court. Ain't nobody showing up for Cheryl. Cheryl was a member of the church, the Mount Olive Church. Wasn't no Mount Olive people in the courtroom. Is there anybody that likes Cheryl any damn way? Is there any way? Oh, killer coochie ass. She got some coochie that'll kill. Lorenzen couldn't let the coochie go. Lord have mercy. He was divorced from the coochie. But I guess Lorenzen hadn't found another freak. And I heard that she got a mouth on her. Her mouth ain't crooked for nothing. No. That the girl had skills. Well, somebody tell Kevin Collins, I really want to get him on my show. I really do. Boy, I helped him sell a book or two. I really. But, I mean, Mount Olive number 2. Number 1 didn't want to be a part of it. That's Mount Olive number 2. Thank y'all. We number 1. We Mount Olive number 1. We don't want to be a part of that whole. I mean, that whole. That big. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. That was Mount Olive number 2. So we got all of this. We got all of this. We got that she met. Okay? Y'all can call 731, write this number down, 574-6065. Okay, 731-574-6065. Okay, he calling me a bitch. He must have forgot where his mama lived. That bitch, the bitch that farted your ass out. That's the one you need to be calling a bitch. Okay? Yeah, the woman that threw you up, you ain't nothing but vomit. Praise the Lord. Y'all call him so the pastor should just keep on. His area code 731-574-6065. Y'all got it? 731-574-6065. They're probably some of Cheryl's kin people. Don't get mad because the bitch is a killer. Killer. She killed her husband. She killed the father of her children. Okay? She kills, come on now. You kill your children's dad. Those of you on Instagram, I'm going to bring y'all back. What kind of bitch are you? When you kill your children's daddy. 6 children. 6 children. And you kill their daddy. You even got the nerve to walk into the courtroom. Look at his mama. I do it. She did it. She looked at I was sitting there, I was looking at her. Look into Miss Deborah's eyes. Turned around. Because she sat between 2 guards on that special unit they got for when you act a fool in the jail. Okay? Looked at the mom. I didn't do it. Come on, Cheryl. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And see, here's what's going to happen. Here's as sure as doo-doo stink. Here's what's going to happen. Billy Ray going to turn. He's going to become state's evidence. If he don't, he's the damnedest fool on the planet. Okay? He needs to, yes, they need to be striking. If I'm Billy Ray, look, y'all can bring in the band, the guitar. Hell, I be singing a cappella. That bitch did it. Y'all, damn, my Lord, Brother Judge, just like you do the pastor. Brother Judge, Judge, please, sir, I got a testimony. You do? Yes, sir. I've been trying to hold my peace. But Your Honor, I got to get it off my soul. And y'all can get some of this time off of me. Because they said this man could get life plus 140 years. He on a $15 million bond. Life plus 140 years? Life plus 140 years. Judge, let me tell you, I was screwing Cheryl. She got some of the best coochie that ever been put in a pair of drawers. But, Your Honor, I got to tell it now, because I ain't gonna never get no more of it, no way. But Judge, let me tell you, it was her idea. I was screwing her while she was married to Lorenzo. She that kind of freak. She one of them old nasty freaks. She do anything you want, okay? She just nasty. She a nasty, slutty, hoe. Yes, she is. And it was so good. I just got, my mind got messed up. I need to plead, Judge Coffey, I need to plead some insanity too, because that thing she got just messed me up. Then she said that the Lord called her to preach. Y'all do know she got pictures with her in her preaching robe. She has a Bible on. She was out there at the Mount Olive #2 as one of the little preachers out there too. And she told me that if I kill her husband, that she's gonna buy me some lawnmowers and stuff and put me in the raised landscaping, which she did buy some landscaping equipment, some lawnmowers, and he did start his own business. Your Honor, her stuff was so good that even when she went and married Reginald Robinson, who worked for the Sheriff's Department as a patrol officer and worked in the fugitive department, I was still able to get some because I was the yard man. That bitch was mastermind. Yeah, I was still cutting the yard. When she got ready to leave Reginald and get with Kelvin Cowens and go to Houston, her stuff was so good, I knew I was going to miss it, but I helped her pack up all of Reginald Robinson's stuff and put it in the truck with her and the new man and go to Houston. Yes, we killed Lorenzo. I didn't mean to do it, didn't want to do it, but she had my Mine messed up. Yes, somebody asking about that other baby. There's a possibility that that was another baby. That's a whole nother show. But I believe that if he got good sense, and I don't know, if he got good sense, he's going to turn on her. Somebody said, yeah, sure, my cousin, and what, big eye bitch, I will be down there and make sure you have someone play on my phone. Report your show. I don't give a about you reporting my show. Who are you gonna report me to? In fact, if you so bad, cousin, cut the thing up. Linda, look, answer the phone. Cousin. Can you hear it ringing on TV? Huh? You don't hear it ringing on TV? Oh, text mail stuff. You're a coward. It wasn't coming through this, it should be coming through here.
Make sure it's plugged in.
Let's see. You're a text scriber. You're a coward. All you cousins look like you got something wrong with y'all. Okay, that came through. So let me try it again. That it was a text number. So you're a coward. Okay. That's a 911. Okay. Bring it back down, London. You see, you're a coward. You don't want to call me. You don't want to face me head on. Okay. But that's what cowards do. The only thing that I disagree with the family of Lorenzo on, I would not have taken the death penalty off the table. I would have wanted to be the one to push the damn button. It doesn't me. Okay? You're cowards. See, what family? See, maybe your family feel guilty too. And I keep talking about Katrina Robinson. How can you run for office, Katrina? You the sister of Cheryl. You won't even show up and support your sister. Why would people vote for you? If you won't support your sister, you're not going to support the people in the district. And here's the other thing, Katrina. Is Katrina's Robinson's headquarters in her office on Winchester? Somebody that knows, text me and let me know. Because if Katrina, you received federal, you did receive, I don't know whether, I got to look at whether it was a federal grant. Was it a federal grant? A federal grant to go into that business that you in, and you're a 501c3, you can't have a political office in that building. Yeah, you got almost $2 million. This, and I'm talking about her sister now. If you're running your campaign headquarters out of your building on Winchester, right there, Winchester and Germantown Road, if you're operating your business there and you get your campaign headquarters in that building there, you're violating election laws because you cannot receive federal money for that particular business and then operate a campaign, a political campaign out of that building. Then the question needs to become, with your sister's history, Katrina, and I'm seeing your signs all over, especially the area that I live in, which is not far from you. Okay? I'm gonna have to call them people on you. Yeah, and I ain't gonna throw the rocket and how I'm gonna have to call them people on you because your sister done got away. No, she ain't got away. Your sister is treacherous, and we see that before you even get elected, you violated election laws. Yeah. I'm gonna have to call them people. I'm gonna have to call them peoples. Okay? I'm gonna call them peoples. I'm gonna have to see if I see a campaign in that and your office is there, they'll see if there's an address. Ain't no address for our campaign headquarters. See, if Katrina, we can't have you as our senator if you're already violating the law. But I'm gonna call the people. I'm gonna call the people in the moment, and I'm gonna say, peoples, I believe she's violating the election laws, federal election laws, because if you got a federal grant for almost $2 million, but wait a minute, Katrina. Okay? Wait a minute. You got nearly $2 million federal money. Are you using any of that federal money for campaign purposes? Ooh. See, I think, wait a minute. Let me look this up. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Thank you for sending me this, Melanie. Campaign headquarters at 7253 Winchester Road. Then somebody just sent me, that's where you had your campaign headquarters, or your kickoff at. You violated election laws. You can't do that. Okay? You can't do that. You're breaking the law. But then you come from a family that believes in breaking the law. Your sister is a murderer. The bitch is a murderer. Touch your neighbor somewhere right now and say, that bitch is a murderer. Mm-hmm. Come on, baby. I'm gonna call. I swear, in the morning I'm calling them because you won't even stand behind yourself. Where is the family loyalty? What? You won't come see about your sister? The bitch trying to swim out of jail. Damn. Boy, they tighten that ass up because I can see some of them bruises on her face. They pepper sprayed. Yeah, they had the pepper spray. Sharon, she just went crazy. But it's a plot. Remember again, you heard it first here. Her lawyers are the sons of the lawyer who came up with the crazy deal for Mary Winkler. If it worked once, it'll work twice. All right, I'm gonna try this on the phone. We're gonna try the phones, see if it rings. Woo. Area code 901 231 9239. Guilty if you were on the jury today and the trial was going on. How would you vote? Then do you think she can get a fair trial? Oh! When I was just a little boy, about the age of 10.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. Your caller just hung up. Press 2. Call unknown caller.
Okay. Area code 901 231 9239. Guilty or not guilty? And I'm looking at the people on the, all right, let's go to 326-8093.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead.
Hey, Daddy, I think you guilty of being a fat-ass sorry bitch.
Well, your mama fat ass sorry bitch. What you gonna do about that bitch? That bitch is guilty of having you. She's a pitiful bitch. Okay. Next. Now you can't beat my clapbacks. I was playing the dozens when they was calling them the 2-6s. Let's go to Woodbridge, Virginia.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Guilty.
Huh?
Guilty.
Why you say
Guilty.
Why you say she guilty?
Because she did it.
So if they put you,
Because looking at her in her bad past, hearing about her, listening to it, she did it.
so if they called you for jury duty, would you want to be on this jury?
I would.
And you would say guilty as charged, huh?
Guilty, guilty, guilty.
Guilty, guilty. Not just one time, but guilty, guilty, guilty. Thank you so much, darling.
Yes, sir.
Lord, Grand Prairie.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press.
All right, what's going on in Grand Prairie, Texas?
Yes, I'm trying to vote in on it.
Cut your TV down, baby. Cut your TV down. Praise the Lord. Cut the TV down, baby.
Hey, how you doing down here?
Baby, cut the TV down.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Okay,
And I just want to let you know her ass is guilty.
okay.
Her ass is guilty.
All right, she guilty. Well, you have.
Yes, I've been looking at ever since she put this out last year, I've been looking at all the interviews she has done. And I mean, it just brings all over her face, the silly ass comments she makes. It just, I mean, she just putting herself out.
All right. Well, thank you. You keep on watching me down there in Dallas, Texas. Yeah.
All right, how about those Cowboys now?
Brother who?
The Cowboys.
Cowboys. Oh, baby, this still a nation here, baby.
I know you're a Steelers. I know you're a Steelers fan. I just wanted to call Daddy. Thank you.
Thank you. And when I come to Dallas, I'm gonna wear my Steeler gear in Dallas. Well, I love that song.
Call from unknown caller. To accept.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Yes, that is, I think guilty on all three counts.
So why do you think she's guilty, man? Have you heard, even with all of the evidence that has not been presented, have you heard enough that you would say that she's guilty?
Absolutely, and I'm waiting to hear the rest of it. But right now, from what I hear, yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Jim. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Can Sheriff find a friend anywhere? Let's go to Brownsville, Tennessee.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press. Call from unknown caller. To
Go ahead.
Hello, Pastor. I'm calling from Dothan, Alabama.
From where in Alabama?
Dothan?
All right, how you doing in Dalton, Alabama?
I'm doing good, Pastor, and I enjoy your show.
Thank you so
And I
much.
would like to add that I do think she's guilty.
How you know she guilty?
Well, everything seems to point to that she's guilty. Now, if I were to serve on the jury, I would try to keep an open mind and be fair about it. But it's painfully apparently, that she is guilty. And she shows absolutely no remorse.
She showed on.
No, she doesn't.
Look like she lost some weight though.
She doesn't like she's lost weight. She doesn't like she's lost weight. But, and she looks good. But now she's getting ready to reap what she sowed.
All right. Thank you so much down there in Dalton, Alabama.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night. Such a nice Alabama boy.
What's going on, Daddy?
What's going on, brother?
Ain't too much, man. I say guilty too. But let me ask you a question. This is what troubles me. All these people that names that you brought forth, doesn't that make them complicit?
Doesn't do what?
Doesn't that make them complicit in the murder of Lorenzo?
I think so too. But here's what I'm thinking, and I don't know. But I'm thinking that the prosecution is cutting some deals. I think that the prosecution is not going to charge some people for the simple fact that they've got strong evidence that they can bring forth. For instance, I'm hearing that Claudia Robinson, who is a cousin of Cheryl, who was supposedly at the meeting that took place at Miss Edna's house. Well, yeah, at TJ's house, Janice Tell's house, that there is going to be some type of deal that is offered to her. See, here's one of the things that we also got to look at in this particular case.
Right.
And that is the fact of why, if Jimmy Martin was told law enforcement in 2010 what happened. Why did it take so long?
Right. But the biggest thing I think gonna happen in that trial is that Billy Ray's lawyer is gonna advise him to go ahead and spill the full story in the bean in order to get, because, okay, if they set his bond at 15 million and set Sheriff at 20 million, if he cut that deal, his time is definitely gonna be less than 1 word there.
Well, he's facing life plus 140 years, okay? I think that I cut a deal, okay? Maybe take the 140 years off, or maybe give him 50 years, okay? I think he's in his late 30s or early 40s. I mean, he might still be alive. Because see, a life sentence, when you look at the numbers, is 51 years? 51 years, okay. So you're gonna have to do 51 years before you're eligible for parole.
Right.
Okay, he'd have to do 51 years before he's eligible for parole. He'd be dead by then, that time anyway. So that, you're gonna spend all that time, you might as well won't die there.
Well, I mean, if they gonna bring him a deal, that's gonna get him, pretty much out of the woods of where she's standing, hell, I think he ought to break the pen.
I guess so. I'll be singing, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Yeah. All right, brother, thank you so much. All right. Yeah. Boy, sing. I'll be a part of the Jubilee Hummingbird. I want to be at the meeting.
To send voicemail, press 2.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hey, Thaddeus, how are you?
I'm doing fine, darling. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thaddeus, I think she's guilty. And the reason why I say that is because to piggyback on what you were saying a little bit and the young guy that was talking, why don't Billy Ray just say what happened?
Well, I think Billy Ray is waiting for the right deal. Okay?
I mean, he getting life, so what is the right deal?
Well, see, he can't go nowhere right now, no way. Okay, he ain't going nowhere.
So why not say nothing?
Well, because you're waiting for the right deal. Okay? You're waiting for the right deal. One of the things that has not, from what we're hearing, there's over 20,000 pages of evidence and testimony. Okay? So his brother John Perry ain't read all of the 20,000 pages yet. But
Well, do you think she's gonna get life in prison?
yeah, I think she's gonna kill herself. I do.
Oh, Lord.
I don't care. I think she's. Well, I don't. I ain't gonna be lying up here playing. No, I think. Okay, let's go back. Let's say that what she did, the other day in trying to swim, getting butt naked in the jail, and then she can swim out of jail. Hell, somebody would have thought about that one before, if that one was possible. Let's just say the bitch ain't crazy. Then she's lost her mind. See, her attorney tried to say that the reason she acted like this is because she's missing her family. Hell, everybody down in the jail missing their family, okay? But I don't think the crazy defense is going to work. So you got to understand the judge that she's before. His name is Lee Coffey. He the kind of coffee you don't want in the morning. You don't want none in the middle of the day. And he's so nice with it. Good morning. Everybody that come before, good morning. How are you doing? And absolutely. And I went to school with Lee. Okay? So Lee and I are about the same age. We went to Manassas High School together. We went to Manassas together. But he ain't no joke. Oh, he ain't no joke. You know,
Okay, then, Thaddeus.
Okay.
You have a nice night, huh?
thank you. And then,
Okay.
when the man gave her the $20 million bond, this crazy ass woman walks out the door, thank you. Damn, boo. Yeah. Thank you. And he said, you welcome. Okay.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
You're the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hey, Thaddeus, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Thaddeus, I think she is guilty.
Oh. I think so too, baby. If they would put me on the jury, though. They gonna put me on the jury. But if I was on the jury, I won't
And
be.
you know what, Thaddeus?
What?
And you know what?
What? What, baby? You listening to the TV. There's gonna be a delay, baby.
Just like you said not too long ago.
Baby,
Okay, hold on.
quit listening to the TV.
Okay, just like you said not too long ago, they should have left the death penalty on the table.
Okay.
I don't know why they even took it off the table.
Well, maybe
And his mom should have been the one to pull the plug.
Yeah, I don't want to pull a plug. Like that guy that ran over my son and killed him, and he could get the death penalty. Hell, I go up there and pull the plug. I just put it on down. I'd hold it for him and start singing. But
Right.
maybe they just want her to suffer in jail.
Right.
All right, baby. Thank you so much, yeah.
Okay, thank you, you have a good day. Bye-bye.
Oh, happy day. Who winning in the team so far? I know my boy LeBron doing his thing. King James. Now, you really that's the King James version.
Call from unknown caller.
I got my money on the Cavaliers.
To send a voicemail, press
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Yeah, you spoke on LeBron doing his thing, but yeah, he guilty to the 10th degree. Been found since they found the gun.
To the 10th degree.
You've been watching too much CSI and How to Be a Murder.
All right. Thank you. Is the Cavaliers leading? Let's see. Cavaliers, Cleveland 21, Golden State 19. See, I know y'all watching me and the King James version of TV tonight.
Call from unknown caller.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Pastor Matthews.
Yes, watch out. Huh?
I think she is guilty.
Guilty,
And I
guilty.
have a question. Yes, but I have a question. You remember you said that Terry Brown, Brown dropped the Renton off at Cheryl Wright's house.
Yes.
And then came back and picked him up. So don't you think that he had something to do with the shooting?
I think that there's some more players in it because, see, one of the things that we got to remember again, there were 2 guns that were fired on that particular night. Unless old Billy Ray was Wild Bill Hickok and he had a gun in each hand, which is unnormal. Okay? There is another shooter. If they're saying that Sheriff was not present at the time of the shooting, then somebody else had to pull the trigger.
Right, but why are we not mentioning this Terry Brown? He's not being mentioned.
Well, there were quite a, and I got them somewhere in my notes. There were quite a few people that were interviewed and investigated. Okay, but after the gun was found, after Jimmy Martin went and told this new team of police officers where the gun was, and they found the gun, they started tapping the phone of Sheriff and Billy Ray. That's the reason they got so much evidence off of them, because they tapped their phones. So, and we're not going to know what was on the taps until the trial starts. Okay?
Well, I really enjoy your show. I really enjoy it. Thanks very much.
Thank you so very much. I have such nice calls at times. Y'all know I don't do this often.
Wait a minute.
I was trying to get you, Elisa.
Wait a minute, let me.
Call from unknown caller. To
Elisa,
accept,
try
press
back.
1. To send a voicemail.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Say I'm gonna she guilty.
You think she's guilty?
Oh, yeah.
All right, brother.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you so much, Jim. Go ahead. Hello? You ain't coming through the thing, Elisa. I hear you, but you ain't coming through.
Wait a minute, let me stick it back in, hold on.
Elisa? Hello? I'm only hearing you on the phone. I'm not hearing you through the board.
Wait a minute. Take it out.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, there you go. What's on your mind?
I believe she's guilty, but my fear is they might try to get a change of venue because it's such a high publicized case with Memphis.
I think they may attempt, and the question has been asked. And again, yesterday, the attorneys, when they were asked that particular question, skated away from that. But see, also you got to understand that I think that Judge Coffey wants to handle this case. And it's up to the judge whether there is going to be a change of venue. Now, the prosecutors are going to be asked the question, if that ever comes up, do you think that you can find 12 people in Shelby County that would do it? But see, here that would be able to serve on the jury fair and impartial. I don't think if you took it to Jackson, Tennessee, okay, that you could take it somewhere where someone has not heard about the case. But the case has got to be ruled on based on the laws of evidence. So I don't, I look for it to happen, but I don't think that there will be a change of venue. I think that everything will take place right here in Shelby County.
But don't you think if they don't give her a change of venue, that will leave her open for appeal because she didn't get a fair trial because of all the publicity in Memphis, that they're going to say that she didn't get a fair trial?
Well, but if there is a jury of 12, and she's tried by a jury of her peers, okay? And those people say, you can appeal anything you want, okay? Well, her ass still gonna be locked up, okay? She's still going to the penitentiary. The appeal process, let's say she did, the appeal process would still have to take place behind prison walls.
Right.
In one of the little orange suits.
Well, I say she's guilty. She knows she did it. Now she's trying to play the crazy role, but it's not going to work.
Thank you. Take your mama and say hello, yeah?
I will.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one, Pastor.
All right. What y'all think? Do I need to take another commercial break? All right. Let's take a commercial break and we'll be back. Ooh, sure do. Here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. I'm in commercial break. Bye. Working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. That's what old Cheryl gonna be singing. See if I can find that song. That's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. Boom, 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 boom. That's the sound. What movies are they in? Where they marching? So. That's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. Boom, boom, boom. That's the sound. Let's see. See if I can find it. All right. Oh. The score is 30-29, the Cavaliers. That's the sound of the man working on the chain. Yeah. All right. Lord, how many they can't fix a twisted jaw. They can. Surgery.
Not in jail.
Oh. How much she can put in jail? She ain't got no dick to suck in jail.
That's why she was
I bet
mad.
she missed. That's probably what she was mad about.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sure pussy ain't no new taste to her. As freak as I agree with you.
Somebody said probably was the first time knowing.
Huh? See, eating pussy is an acquired taste. Hallelujah.
Or you was having a tickle yourself.
I'm thinking about something, that's all. I wonder who her mate is. Somebody said she ate pussy in her book. No, she did. I didn't get to that part.
It was too boring. I couldn't read it.
They better not let them guards in there with her. She be ate one of them guards pussy so well, they be done gave her the keys and a damn map. Bitch, go that way. Oh.
In the book, she said Reese's was Lorenzo's favorite.
All right. Ooh, I almost said something. That's the sound of the man working on the tree. How many more we got? Who?
Are there some you need to play twice?
Who?
Like Shop and Save and,
You playing Shop and Save now?
yeah, and it's another.
Who?
Eddie Neal?
We played? She just played. She just played Eddie Neal.
Okay. And your M&K, they got that in there twice, and they got
I thought MK, has it played
Yeah, it's
twice?
already played, but they haven't been there like twice, so I'm thinking you need to play those twice.
Don't worry about them, bring me back after this.
You don't wanna play Reflection?
Yeah, play Reflections,
So
it's short.
yeah,
Okay.
I animated when you ready to come back.
Why the teacher, so you worry about whether I got children in my church? You ain't in my church and your children are not that, so what the fuck you concerned about who in my church? And bitch, this ain't the church. This is TV. Say it slow, bitch, so you can get it. TV. Okay? Damn. TV. Say it slow. Get the syllables. TV. Y'all use them punk ass pastors and stuff. Anybody here from Atlanta? I'm coming to Atlanta to be on the. What? Rick is smiling. I keep on to call him that other man. I'm gonna fly in and fly out. And that took me $500 with the motel. Hey, y'all children, I'll cuss y'all.
We just said she lazy, y'all.
Last commercial.
Cut me up.
20 seconds.
All right.
Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
I hear something saying.
Turn that up a little bit, brother. It's Billy Ray's and Cheryl's song.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
Oh.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they saying, That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
Oh.
That's the sound of the men
Working on the chain gang.
all day long. They work so hard till the sun is going down.
Sing, Billy Ray.
Working on the highways and byways and wearing a frown. You hear them mourning their lives away. Then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of the men
Working on the chain gang. Oh.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. Can't you hear them saying, I'm going home one of these days. I'm going home, see my woman, whom I love so dear. Believe while I've got to work right here. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men
Working on the chain gang.
all day long they say, my work is so hard, give me water, I'm thirsty,
Yeah. That's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. Yeah, that's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. Boy, that sound like I did on the radio back then. That's the sound. That's the late great Sam Cooke. And that's the sound of the man working on the chain. I just, yeah. Come on, Sam Cooke, stop. This is what she wanted said. I didn't mean for this to play. What you said, Billy Ray? Change your mind. She done changed it, man. She can't bring it to you. Bring it on. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is what he really wanted to tell Cheryl. What you want to tell her? Turn it up a little bit. This dog in that cell. He get to thinking about Cheryl. Sing, Billy Ray. Oh, stand by me. Don't tell it. We don't own the rights on that, don't you? Wait a minute. Billy Ray. Let me ask you one more thing. Why you act this way about Cheryl? Why you gonna kill that man? Tell me, Billy Ray. Testify tonight. You should. Stop. If I could talk to Billy Ray tonight, I would tell Billy Ray the reason that she wanted to swim, my brother. She wanted to get over there to you. And
so you see, I love you so much that I don't want to watch you leave, baby.
he gotta go.
Most of all, I just don't want to be free. I was just sitting here thinking of your kiss and your warm embrace, that and the reflection in the glass that I held to my lips.
Lord have mercy. Lord help us today.
You feel these tears that all my face.
Lord. We hear you. That's good swimming music. I know you're trying to get to one. on, Sheriff. But you know, you probably, if you ask Billy Ray if he wanted to ever see her again, this is probably what he said. I know, you're the preacher too. That's what he said now. Do you want to see Cheryl again? To the no. All right. I'm through. I'm just clowning now. All right. Okay. I'm through. I'm through. Okay. I'm through. I'm through. Okay. So I've given you can bring them down. I'm through. I can't think of another one like that was at my disposal. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've allowed you to present your case on tonight. Did nobody think twice about it? Okay? Think twice about it. I'm through talking. I don't want to talk to y'all no more. I got about a minute and a half left. Look, please do not forget about June the 16th, Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. No more secrets, no more lies. Our forum that we're trying to save the lives of our young girls and anyone who has went through sexual abuse trauma. It's going to be an all-day forum. And even the young lady who's a member of my church, whose children were being molested by her boyfriend, she's agreed to be one of the speakers on that particular occasion. So we're looking forward to that. If you would like to participate by way of giving, we're bringing in speakers from other parts of the country. Just go to the church website, Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, nakedtruthlem.com, and you can make a donation right there, whether it's $100, $50, $25. Let's save the lives of our young girls. So tonight, you have been the jury as I presented the case of Cheryl Wright. That bitch crazy, don't try to swim out of jail. That's what they are. She did. She did. The folks said, and she did it all, but again, remember, her attorneys are the sons of the attorneys who came up with the crazy act of Mary Winkler. It's not going to work with Judge Lee Coffey. It's not going to work. But she flooded the jail cell. They tightened up. You can see the bruises on her face. They pepper sprayed her, and she's still in jail on a $20 million bond. I got to get out of here. Thank you so very much for being here. The president of the Memphis Police Association, Mr. Michael R. Williams. That's the way you say it for real, R. Not R, like you said, Kelly. But my good friend, longtime friend, we went to school together. But he's on his way. Stay on board and watch his particular show. I'm out of here. We'll do it all over again tomorrow. Until then, top of the evening to you. Did you get the letter I left yesterday? What?
I came there yesterday, like, Daddy Bear, bro.
Is that what? Did the white girl call me Thaddy Bear?
That's what was on his shirt.
Oh.
I